Try to watch this video without cringing.
Welcome to the Ben Armstrong Crypto Experience. You can go watch people talk about crypto. You can experience here with me. We are crypto. Because I don't know why you guys are not listening to me. And I've been trying for the last several days to really get and crawl inside of you guys. Crawl inside of you guys. Crawl inside of you guys. And try to wake you up to try to make money in this market because it's not hard. In fact, it's so easy, it's ridiculous. So you still don't get it. And one of the things that we're going to be looking at today, we're going to be looking at seven, our newsletter. You guys are missing, it's completely free. And by the way, we do have a paywall.
How is something completely free, yet it has a paywall? Like how it's free, but you have to pay for it. No, don't worry, it's free. Trust me, it's free. You just have to pay.
The real Ben Armstrong Substack, you can get it at Substack.Ben Armstrong or Ben Armstrong, realbenarmstrong.substack.com. I think the links, QR code on the screen, link in the description, guys.
This man does not even know his own link. This man cannot even tell you his own link to his own scam group.
It's me. I had to tell you something, so I had to go hide behind this tree because I definitely didn't want you guys to believe this video.
Hard to imagine that this guy right here used to be the biggest the biggest crypto influencer, and after stealing money, after coming out with his own tokens and dumping on his own followers, some kind of way, he's still a top influencer in crypto. You know, he's still getting views at least. I don't know if people are watching to laugh or for entertainment, or they're getting investment advice, which they should not be doing. But the fact that he's able to still find sponsors for his crypto in the woods behind his house content is just mind-boggling. But I wish I could say that he was the only one of these guys in crypto. He's not. Unfortunately, there are hundreds of these guys, and most of them are scam artists. But I'm only going to focus on three. This was the first one. The next one is this next guy right here. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had to restart this part 3 times because I cannot look at this. I can't look at this picture. Hold it together without laughing. If next to fancy pants in the dictionary is this, like, do you have a couch? You're too cool to sit on your couch. You and your fancy pants gotta sit. My got the fancy pants. I don't sit on the couch. I sit on the armrest because my pants are so fancy. Like this anyway. This is Carl from the moon. Carl has an incredible story. He has an incredible rags to riches story. I'm going to share that story with you right now. In the space of a few short years, former high school dropout, cashier from Sweden, Carl the Moon Runfeld, has been transformed into a top crypto influencer who shares videos of his life, of private jets, supercars, and $1,000,000 watches that inspire his followers and annoy his critics. My parents told me that I should stop this nonsense. They said Bitcoin was shady, Runfeld recalls. Runfeld, 27, came across Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in 2018. 2018. Wait, hold on a sec. Bitcoin to the Oh, okay. You found out about Bitcoin when it hit 20,000. That's when you you found out about Bitcoin. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You found out. All right. He was quickly captivated, seeing large price swings and the fact that coins that had recently peaked at 20,000 were bought for mere dollars only a few years earlier. This path seemed promising, and he committed himself to learning. People love watching his videos, Runefield says. His fan base grew quickly. Soon enough, sponsors came knocking. First, the money started to trickle in via sponsorships and affiliate deals, where Runefield would earn money whenever his viewers clicked the link. And guess what? That's how he's still earning money. Okay? How do you go from not knowing anything about crypto to doing YouTube video and then all of a sudden sponsors come in? Right? That's something that's not talked about enough. We can sit here and blame the influencers and all of that, but it's these sponsors that are targeting certain people. And these sponsors do not care whether these guys are knowledgeable or trustworthy or anything. They only care about the views. Okay? And so if you get views and if you have a certain look that they're looking for, wink wink, then they will give you sponsorship deals because ain't no way he made this kind of money. I'm gonna show y'all from Bitcoin. Okay, let's see. Okay, though his parents were initially very worried, imploring him to finish his education or get a real job. Instead of sitting at the computer all day, their tune changed when Runefield began making several thousands of dollars a month just doing YouTube and crypto, far more than he'd earned at the supermarket, a job he quit some months later in November 2018. Okay, all right, November 2018. All right, so here's Bitcoin at 20,000 in December. Now let's go to November. November 2018 was 4,000. Bitcoin was 4,000. So explain to me how you get into crypto at the peak in 2017, 2018, but you quit your job in November when Bitcoin is $4,000. This is the first weird math that's going to be in it. It's a lot of weird math that's going to be in this video. Buckle up, y'all. I'm telling you. All right. So this how you know this story stank right here. This is starting to smell. It stank already, but it's going to get even more stinky. Okay. It wasn't from Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin was down, other things were down as well. So where's the money coming from? Almost all of the money Runefield earned, he invested in cryptocurrencies and companies related to them. Though there have been many losses to scams on the way, yeah, you bet. Overall, the approach is going. He's invested in 350 crypto stars. Like what? Like what? Can you name me one of them? Oh, here's one. Casta, a payments app that he co-founded in early 2021. Here's the Casta chart. I wonder if Casta has recovered. Seeming as how, like he's a big YouTuber. Like maybe they didn't catch Casta before the rise. Let's see. Um see see what had happened was this article came out in May and it was 10 cents. Let me go back. Let me make sure. Yeah, May something. Okay, after May 13th. Okay, so let's go. Make sure we after May 13th. Yeah, this was pretty much okay. 8 cents, 9 cents. Uh, Look at where we are now. He broadcast this in every one of his videos.
The golden one, guys. I've chose Castor. Right, I've chose Castor. Now hold on, before people start going crazy, right? Before people start going crazy, I'll tell you why I chose Castor, right?
Me and Carl met each other for an interesting token, an interesting project that we were both private investors in, which is Swissborg, right? Recently, a new project has started popping up into the work, which is XTP, right? That's TAP. Now, these two tokens have something very interesting in common. These are both payment gateway apps. So you can deposit fiat into there and people use it. And all users always jump towards the first payment gateway, which is the fastest and has no KYC, right? Because they're the first movers to make explosive gains right now because it's the bear market and they're still distributing tokens. No private sellers are selling. So this is probably the cheapest token on the list right now.
Yeah, it's all about looking at the discounts because if there's a massive discrepancy between fundamentals and the price, and of course that's how we find good deals. Obviously, both you and me, we invested in Costa very early, so
My favorite part is even the internet know that he full of it. The internet start breaking up. Soon as he started talking, y'all need to hear this. He ain't talking about. I'm. Hello, can you hear me? I'm gonna scramble his ass right quick. That's my favorite part. So again, I showed you Casta already. If you were listening, what did the guy say? Um, that they were both private investors in something called Swissborg. Okay, never heard of it. Let's check out Swissborg. I wonder what that's gonna look like. Drum roll. Okay. It was down, and then it was up 2021, and then it got up to $1, and now it's 19 cents. Okay, depending on when you bought. Okay, but see, they were private investors. Did you hear that? Private investors, and when was it? Wouldn't you know it? That's around the time that Carl got into crypto. Wouldn't you know it? So, is it possible that he was given tokens? And is it possible that if we go back and look at his videos, there's a Swissborg video, and then look at what happened? Yeah, you can make a lot of money buying stuff at a penny, or not even buying and getting it for free and having it go to $1.40 or $1.50. Yeah, you can buy a Bugatti like that. And then what was the other one? XTP, which again I've never heard of these, which is called a clue. So what is XT? Huh. Okay. Well, isn't it interesting how everything looks the same? Like all these influencers and the things that they promote. How is it that they all look the same? That's really really something. Yeah. So this one did not work out. There's a little bump here, so you could have made some money here, I guess. Um, but long term, this is nothing. And even if you bought here, right? The video was done, I think July, right? And so even if you bought when that video came out, you're down. Okay, don't know anything about well, yes, I do now. Circulating supply is 1 billion XTP, and the total supply is that 10 billion. So that could be a reason why it's going down. Now I don't know, y'all comment below if y'all XTP people, y'all can has this been burned, or is this still gonna be released? This could be why stuff is going down. Okay, so for this guy to be one of the top people, right, and for YouTube to be hyping these people up and all these other media people. Like, again, YouTube bears some responsibility. In fact, there's a scam going on right now. Let me get this out there. There's a scam going on right now with XRP. I don't know if this is playing in your area, but one of the XRP people seems like they're talking about an airdrop. And if you watch his lips carefully, it's AI. He's not saying those words. They're overdubbing his words. And YouTube is allowing this. They're allowing this. They're overdubbing his words, and the link that they have is going to link to a wallet drainer account. Okay, just wanted to put that, like, this is crazy. Okay, but again, unfortunately, that's not all. We have another. This dude might be the craziest. This guy right here. I have talked about him before. Did a video before, you know, but it warrants doing another video. Man, I just, like, I can't hardly believe this, right? So we talked about Mon coin. You see, again, funny how all of these influencer coins look the same, right? Pump and dump. That's it. Um, Again, cannot believe that today, allegedly, and this might just be bots, but there's 225,000 in volume, 12.7 million market cap. Okay, like, that's, for a guy that clearly dumped on his people, dumped on his holders, all of that. But this isn't enough. It wasn't enough for him to make a bunch of money and dump here. He has come out with another token called Molly. Not joking. Molly. I guess this is his MO. Mong Molly. Okay. It's only been out for 9 days, and it has already, in a lot of people's eyes, rugged. Your chart should not look like this in 9 days. Now, it just came out. It should not look like this. How this is 123 million market cap, in 9 days, I don't know. But the same guy, Crypto Bitlord, is behind this, right? And so I want to show y'all, but besides this chart, some crazy things that are happening. I just picked a few. Here's somebody buying. Remember, I told you it came out 9 days ago. Here's somebody buying 9 days ago. They invested $10,000. Here's the price when they invested. Okay. And then here is the price, what they were able to sell for. The price is 40% lower. But yet their 10,000 is now 77,000. Somebody explain that to me. Explain to me how the price is lower, but you made 7x your money. And even still, not even 8x your money, because you had another 5,000 that you sold as well. 10,000 and 82,000 with the token price going down. Okay, next one. This one is even worse. Notice how they're all around the same time. Invested $493. Here's the price, 0018. The price is now 0015, and they were able to cash out over $10,000, even though the price is lower. Next one. They invested, come on, y'all. Come on now. This person invested $223 at 0023. 0023. And some kind of way, their $223 has turned into over $75,000, even though the price is lower. Huh? How? How, bro? This this is new, bro. I ain't never seen nobody invest $223. The price goes down and they make $75,000. Somebody got to tell me about this right here. Okay? I just picked three randoms. If I picked another address the same thing, I just picked three random address. So what this says to me, okay, I cannot verify this, but the only way that this happens is these addresses are being given tokens from somewhere else. That's the only way that you can cash out more than you put in when the price goes down. So these could be other influencers, Twitter influencers, whatever, that are being given tokens from Crypto Bitlord to promote the token, right? And possibly they're even showing on their Twitter, hey, look, I bought. Check this out. Look at this 10,000 buy I just did. Right? And people are like, ooh, yeah, such and such is promoting on Twitter. Ooh, wee, ooh. Right? And they get in, but then somewhere somebody's sending them tokens and they're cashing out 9 days later. This is wild, dude. This is $223 to $75,000 is like wild, bro. It don't make no sense. What also doesn't make any sense is why would anybody be investing in this? Period. Here's something right here. Let's see if this is a bot. No, I don't know if that looks like a regular person. Why would it, after you've gone through this right here, after you've gone through losing money because this guy sold, the guy that created sold, and his partners sold, project is dead. Why is there 225,000 volume today? I'm sure some of that has to be bot volume. It can't be this. I keep saying this, but then I keep being proven wrong. It can't be this many dumb people in the world. Okay? And so then you follow that up with this right here. You know what I'm saying? Right? And as of 5 minutes ago, somebody is buying, allegedly. Don't know if this is a bot. Let me see if this is a bot. Okay, now I don't know if this might be a real person, somebody that's believes whatever, right? Like why would you be buying this after what he did? If you're getting in this, I'm sorry, you deserve what is happening and what's going to happen. But do you know what's crazy? Here's the craziest thing of all. In 2, 3, 4 months, when this has been fully rugged, if Crypto Bitlord comes out with another token, they'll buy it. Somebody will buy it. More than legitimate tokens that are out there. They'll buy it. If Carl the Moon comes out with another token, somebody will buy it. Somebody will buy it. If BitBoy Crypto comes out with another token, let's get him out the way for those that don't know. If he comes out with another token, is this the right one? No, it's not, because it ain't hardly no. I think this is the right one. Yeah, if he comes out with another token, somebody will buy it, even though that they're scam artists. Let me see if we can. This might not even be the right one. I think the real one looks worse than this. 2,600 in liquidity for 7.3 million market cap. No, no, and that's because Ben. If this is the right one, I may have the wrong one. Let me just double check. That's because Ben took the liquidity out. He took it out himself. Okay, that's what happened. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. I think is might be it's this one. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, so again, I've done these kind of videos before, guys. Um, I'm not somebody that that just got into crypto last year, right? I'm trying to push something, within 6 months of me being in something from me, working at a shopping complex, right? I wouldn't dare do that. I was in Bitcoin in 2013, and it took me years to learn it, years to even just open my mouth about it. I don't know when the first video I did on Bitcoin. It might have been 2017 or something. But look, that's a 4-year gap. That's a 4-year gap from me buying it to getting into it. Not only that, it's not like I went from, working at Kmart to crypto. I was in stocks long before then. And I was an analyst in stocks. And I was one of the best people for predicting the directions of stocks. In fact, I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. Apple was and is the darling of crypto. And there was a time that I thought Apple was overvalued. I thought it was overvalued. And so I said as much, and I provided my thesis, my analysis, and literally everybody on this platform laughed at me. They weren't laughing anymore in 6 months when Apple had shaved off literally 50% of its value. Apple fell like 50%. And it was at that point that everybody was like, oh, Apple is doomed. Apple isn't going anywhere. And I was one of the few people, if not the only person at that time, to say, I'm the one that called the top on Apple. And now I'm calling the bottom. This is the bottom of Apple. You can start buying again. I actually had a woman who was a fan of mine, but I was not charging her whatever. I didn't know her or anything. She was just a follower, just like I have followers now that I try to help. Which I have found out years later that sometimes trying to help people stab you in the back. But that's another video for another day. But this woman literally had all of her money in Apple, all of it. And I pleaded with her at the top to, sell. I'm like, you need to sell some, move it, go into this or park it, whatever. And she didn't. And so, of course, when I called the bottom on Apple, right, she was like, okay, are you sure this is the bottom? You were the only one. I'm like, yes. This lady had millions of dollars. And she said, because of you, I'm going to buy more Apple because you called the top, right? And she's probably okay now. Right? Now, she didn't hit me back and say, hey, BSG, here you go. Here you go for help. Here you go for, because she was about to sell it all. I said, no, it's going to go back up. So, you can buy more, whatever. Right? These are the type of things that I've been doing for years. Yet, I don't get the calls from Forbes. I don't get the calls from Cointelegraph. I don't get the calls to be on other YouTubers' channels. I don't get the calls to be on CNBC. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why that is. Okay. Maybe perhaps it's because I don't meet the certain look that they're going for. Maybe it's because I don't do videos in suits or whatever. But I mean, from what I can tell, it doesn't look like these guys are doing that either, right? And so I do these videos, man, and I have fun with them, right? But this stuff is very serious. Like literally, I just talked to somebody recently, and they're new to crypto. They're very new to crypto, and this person said to me, when I joined, crypto, and I was trying to do research, the first person that came up in my search was Carl from the Moon. And I was actually watching his videos, and I was getting ready to invest in some of his stuff, before I met you. Right? So imagine now, this is why I do these videos. This is why I talk about this stuff. And this is not somebody, I meet people from all walks of life. I meet people with a lot of money. I meet people with a little bit of money, and I meet people with no money. And I talk to everybody. Literally, I talk to, where I'm, living right now, vacationing really, right? I have such a relationship with the doorman at, the hotel, not my hotel, mind you, another hotel, because I spend a lot of time. Even when they don't see me, when my wife or my kids go out to do something, because I'm constantly working, I don't get to go out a lot. Very few times do they come back in without saying, "Hey, the such and such doorman said hi. The such and such doorman said Merry Christmas. The such and such doorman said he's praying for you." These are the doormen. I have not tipped them anything because I don't have cash. I don't I don't have that stuff. I don't have fiat, right? But I think my son might have had $20 and it just in his pocket. And I told him to give to one of the guys, but they were doing this before that. But what I do is talk to them, and what do I talk to them about? I talk to them about crypto, right? And what they say to me is, hey, I take care of people all day long. And these guys work so hard, they help with people's bags and stuff like that. And they work very hard, and they're very, very nice people. And they would tell me, nobody talks to us like you do. Nobody takes the time to spend like you do. I'm sure we meet other wealthy people all the time. They don't tell us about stuff, right? And some of them have gotten into crypto. I have people that come, and like wash the windows and do different things. I talk to everybody, and so one of the window washers or something like that, he saw me, doing stuff, and so we got to talking. I'm like, what you into? And he said, "Oh, I'm into forex." And I said, "Stop that stuff immediately. I'm gonna do a video on forex. If you're in forex, stop immediately. You don't know what you're doing. You're not gonna make any money. Trust me, right? I am one of the greatest forex traders of all time, and I did make money. Okay, but it doesn't compare to what you can make with crypto. It just does not compare, right? So, and I told him the same thing. And these people don't have a lot of money. This dude might have had, I'm not joking, he might have had $15 in his account that he's trading forex with, right? This is how crazy people are with forex, right? I said, bro, take that money, download this such and such, right? Download this wallet, right? Buy Bitcoin. And I didn't know if he was going to do it or not. I said, buy Bitcoin, da 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 da, so on and so forth. And when he comes back to my place, to clean my windows again, like 2 to 3 months later, and he's like, look, you see, I did what you say. You see, and the Bitcoin has been increasing all this time. I want to thank you so much. Right? His $15 had turned into like $45. Something like that. Right? Maybe $30. And he was so happy. Right? So I don't have any respect or disrespect of I talk to everybody. Yet consistently it's these scammers and these shysters that show flash, right? That the Google algorithm promotes. And so when you are new to crypto, these are the people that you're going to see. You're not going to see me. Hardly nobody finds me. And I'm not the only person. I'm not going to sit up here and say that. But I would rather you find me than find these scam artists who are going to promote this stuff to you. Yet they are the ones that consistently get the attention. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Here's what I'm promoting. Here's what I'm promoting. Here's where they're what they're promoting. Here's what they're getting paid to promote, I should say. And here's what I'm not getting paid to just share with you. Right? So if you have happened to find me, I'm asking you to do 2 things. Number 1, leave a like and subscribe. Right? Support the channel. And then number 2, share this with somebody. There's nobody, I can confidently say this, because I know it to be true because I track it. There is nobody that has ever met me that has ever been worse off financially after they met me than before they met me. Not a single person has met me that's followed my advice has been worse off financially after following my advice than what they were before they met me. It's your boy BSG. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video.
I don't sit on the couch. I sit on the armrest because my pants are so fancy.